In today's video, we're back with some more One Piece sim, and this time we're going to be playing with some blue Doflamingo. He is a 5 health leader with the ability when attacking. If you have a 2 Dawn attached, you can rest an additional Dawn, reveal the top card of your deck, and if the card is a 4 cost or lower 7 Warlords character, you can play it rested. Now, the goal of this deck is to flood the board with a whole bunch of 7 Warlords characters to overwhelm the opponent. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more One Piece. Alright, so we got the Sanji. Just to keep what we have. We got Perona, so that's a pretty good start. No need to get greedy, but we got a whole bunch of Warlords. The only option we have is to get Crocodile to set up for our swing turn, and then Moria behind it so that we can at least draw 2. So we'll leave it at that. Okay, so they passed. We got Red Rock out of our draw, and then we're going to do our thing. We know what we're going to do. We're going to swing, get the Croc out, reveal Moria, and then draw. And then we'll just tuck back... probably going to tuck back one of the Sengokus. So they'll take that lives, then we'll pass it there. So now they're at 4. What are they going to throw at us? Rook. Can be pretty dangerous, especially since it can just do their rush thing. But for now, they're just going for 5 count. Now, I don't know about this. It's going to be vulnerable to attack now. So they're going to try to take out the Croc, but we're just going to count out of both attacks. And yeah, Sengoku, no surprise there. First thing we need to do is we're going to get the Sengoku out. We're going to get the Buggy. I think Buggy because we want to fix our hand again. And, but before we do that, we're going to swing 5 to Brook. See if we'll get a card out of their hand. They take out the Robin. Alright, so we're going to go with the Buggy. We got Boa Hancocks, so we're going to just put those on top. So we're just going to go 7, try to get rid of the Brook. And I made the mistake here of not attaching a Rested Dawn to a Rested Croc instead of my leader, because you can make a 7k and 8k by doing that. So yeah, need to, we're learning. But yeah, okay, so they got the Robin. They're going to probably attach all Dawn and try to eliminate one of the Rested. It's probably the Crocodile. So they are, and they do have the ability to KO at 3,000 power, so they get rid of Buggy. And then we're going to probably take that because we have plenty of life to spare. And since we know we have a Boa Hancock in play, we can just swing 7, get rid of the Nico Robin, replace, get Boa Hancock, fix our hand again. We just only see the Mihawk, and again, in hindsight, should have shifted the Mihawk to the left so that we can play it next turn. But we're just going to get Moria and pull out our draw power, which is the Croc. So looking pretty good. I got three swingers and our leaders, so we're in a good position right now. But they do have a Brook to bring it back a little bit. So what they can do is attach the Brook and then minus the rested characters. So that becomes a 4, and the other one becomes another 4. So yeah, so had to get rid of that. But we do have a 2k in hand, so we will protect from the other swing. So priority here is to try to get rid of the Brook. So I think before we do that, plan is to go with Perona and fix the hand. We'll get Law out here so we can actually clean up the board entirely. And then we're just going to attach 2 here, go for the Brook, place Law in play, bounce the Perona back to hand, and then bounce the Robin. Let's see if they'll counter out. They do not, which leaves us some swings. So we'll do the Prona again, and then fix it up. But yeah, getting everything in place. And then we have, we could do the same thing again with Boa, where we fix it. We can, put the Sengoku in front, so we draw it, and then attach one to Hancock. But first we're going to swing with Moria. And then we're going to swing with Boa for that 7k. Yeah, attaching one from a 6k, like a Weevil or another Boa, is pretty wild. But yeah, they're going to get Zoro out with a big swing, and they get Luffy out, and they get Nico Robin out. So it's a party. Okay, so they're going double to try to take out one of our warlords. So Law's gone. And then the 5 to Moria. We can counter out of that just fine. And at that point, we were in a good position to try to just take over the game. Okay, so we got some Bonnie. Okay, we got Coronas, and we got Junmei, so this is looking like a pretty good hand. And Red Rock's pretty good too with all their big bodies, so we're just going to play Corona, try to fix our hand to the best of our abilities, so it's nothing but Warlords, but we're going to just move the Weevil to play on our swing turn. Okay, so we'll just attach, because why not? Are they going to leave with that? They are, so they don't have a searcher. So we're just going to attach 2 here, swing 7, and deploy Weevil. And then we got Buggy. Okay, so we got Barty out. So they still have their rest. So we're just going to just attach and swing another 7. They'll rest our leader. And Barty's gone. And we can do a 2-tier play where we play Jinbei. And we'll do Boa just so we can fix our hand again. We'll put Weevil in the middle again. So, really, really good start here. Okay, Cavendish is going to be a bit annoying. We'll just counter out with a Mihawk. Question is, can we afford to let go? I think more or less it's going to be aggression here. So we're just going to deploy Weevil. Alright, so we'll do another 7. And we're just putting a lot of pressure on hand. So they should probably take this one too. Okay, so at 2 life we got 4 swingers on board. 3 if you're counting the leader ability. Okay, so yeah, they're going to do a pretty good combo, which is the Cavendish Eustace Kid combo. Though the swingers are going to be pretty weak, so we can easily counter out both. Okay, so it goes sideways, and Rosinante's really good here. That protects it from KOs, but it doesn't protect it against bottom decks. It isn't Hawkins. But yeah, so I think we're just going to do our same trick here. We're just going to go 7. Oh, and we got something nice. We need to bounce back one of these characters. I'm thinking if we are going to, we'll do the Jinbei here, but actually, you know, it would make sense to... I didn't know the order around it, but we could always bounce the rested character. Did not know the sequencing of that, so I was going to bounce the Jinbei, but since they rested the Hancock, we'll just go with that. Okay, so we counter out of that swing. Now, I'm debating on either going face or going to Cavendish, but we're going to try to clear out the Cavendish, because it can be annoying if it gets too bad. But at this point, they're probably out of counter. So if they're just going to be swinging here, that indicates a possible Dofi. And yeah, Dofi's gonna freeze a whole bunch. Makes sense. So we got two good swings here. We'll just swing 5. Counter out with 1. Then we'll swing another 5. So yeah, definitely don't have counter. So we'll just play the Kaido and make our hand pretty big. And yeah, as deduced, they have just bricks. Okay, so we got some more Bonnie. Well, we have the Asha going first, and that is a really good hand, so we're going to keep it. Alright, so Piranha, we're going to just move around our stuff. And we'll put the Weevil on top, and then Law at the second, so that we're able to bounce back something if it comes up. Though it may be hard to do, considering that the Proto might be taken out before that even happens. Alright, so standard practice is we're going to take out the Bonnie here. And then we're going to go 7 to their 5, and then bring out the Weevil. Okay, so they decided to take it out with all their might, and we'll give it to them. So we're just going to hit them here. But I'm debating whether I drop 4 or play something else. But yeah, we'll just get Piranha, just so that we're sure. And we do have Jinbei over here. We'll put the Weevil in the front so we can actually play it. And then we'll set it up as so. We gotta remember that the Weevil moves the cards up by 1, so we have to rearrange accordingly. Okay, so 5. I don't see a problem in taking this. They don't have any cards that punish having a big hand. At least green doesn't yet. But they do drop the carrot, which is going to be pretty annoying. I'm not going to lie about that. But I think we'll continue it off as advertised. We'll just swing another 7. And then we'll attach the rest to Dawn. And then we'll rearrange it so that we have... probably have Jinbei to play up. So I'll put... I'm thinking we put Jinbei in the middle because we are going to draw next turn. Okay, so double counter. So we'll just do Jinbei and then Croc. And then we'll just draw. And then we'll put one of the Marios back. I think lesson learned here, and I think the reason why I didn't play them first was that they didn't get susceptible to resting. But we do have a pretty big board here. Alright, so we'll go 5. Yep. And they're really going aggressive with life, and they'll freeze the Hancock again, but we'll counter out this swing. And then Hawkins. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I think we want to get rid of these 2 problems on the board, and we have to play around the Hawkins, so we're going to just swing with everything, even the Piranha. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to rest the Weevil, which is fine, and it's going to slow us down, but they're not going to have a board to do any shenanigans with. So yeah, they block, and so yeah, it does bring the tempo back to them doing it like this, but we're just able to get rid of their stuff. So we'll just do a casual 7 swing. So they're still losing cards. Then they do take life, that's going to be pretty big. And then we get to bottom deck everything. So yeah, Hawkins is no more. So we got a near board of Warlords. And let's see what they have. So they're going to swing 5 at us. They might do a Dofi freeze, which does slow us down some more, but... Okay, no, they just have... Oh... They have the Luna. Okay. Well, we're just going to use our Red Rock to get rid of that Hawkins. Because they can't rest anything of ours, and it's a good thing they can't rest characters too, otherwise we'd be in trouble. But yeah, we'll just swing. No, nothing on the Sengoku. So, that's fine. Still have a full board. Going 5 at us again. We'll set a counter. And then, okay, this is Deja Vu. Alright. Now, we could do a couple of things here. We can try set up for game. So, I think I'll just swing and then just play Kaido. Nothing they can do with that extra Dawn. And then we'll just play Kaido, replace a Perona, and we have a game. But yeah, still not looking too good for them, but do they have another Luna to drop on us? Okay, so swing 5, we automatically counter. Okay, so they do have the Dofi this time. So they freeze our 6Ks and our Dofi. I think we'll just casually swing Qualls here. So they take. And since they use all their 10 down, we don't have to worry about them resting anything. So I think at this point, we can just try to go for game. So we are going to drop 3 cards here. And then we're just going to go 11 here. And force the block. Okay. So yeah, this is looking to be a done deal. We'll just counter. Yeah, if they have that much Dawn left, then it's likely a Hody Jones play, but we have an excess of life. So we'll just take that, no problem. And then we'll just finish him off with a Kaido. Quitting time. Let's take a look at Buggy. No Jinbeis, unfortunately. I only need 2Ks, so I'll have to get rid of the counter. Okay, so this is always going to happen. Bounce back. And just do 5 here. Actually, no. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Well, they can actually swing again, so actually I'm not going to attack. Let's go just Sengoku. Jinbei is nice. You may get Katakuri, but you can't get your swing back. Not that it matters, but... Okay, so we're at 7 Dawn now. Two to 2, I guess. Sturson, sure. Now you'll get 10 Mom, probably. Okay, ace, speedy ace. Sure. Tuck this in the bottom. I'll go fives. Another 5. 6. Yamato. Okay. Keep countering. Another Strusen. Swing 7. That's a bloody good hand. Sitting on top. Then attach to Mihawk. Sure. 7. Second 7. 5. That's funny. Go 6. Okay. 7. Nine. Law. Wow, that was funny. Actually funny. Okay, so we got Reiju. Going first, as always. Alright, so we're gonna do the Perona things, so we're gonna mix it up, get our cards done right legally. Alright, so they have Stage, and yeah, they're doing pretty good too. They're eating good. They have their ETG and Trash, and Search for it. So we're just going to do standard failures 7. Crocodile, draw some. The bottom doesn't really matter, really. We'll just put Sengoku. Okay, so you take that. Okay, so yep, they get Ninja in there, and yeah, they're getting all the race suits involved. Yep. So that's what they searched, and they're going to clean up board pretty easily. Yeah, not going to argue with that. And yep, we're going to eat that as well. Okay, now what to do here? We'll fix it so that we can have a Hancock on top. And I think Mihawk in the middle so that we can use it next turn. Just so I have something to play, but we're just going to go eat the face. No point in going after the ETG when they can just use a 2K counter. Let's make them give up 2 2K counters. And yeah, the Hancock is being used to full effect here. So 3 cards are gone. That's really good. Okay, so they searched with Germa. Got ETG again. So let's see if they have another raid suit. Okay, this time they got rid of their Jerma. Or no, they replaced it, played it, and replaced it again, I think. Yeah, they're going to try to eliminate Boa here. Now, the question is, do we let this go? And I don't think we do. And then, this tells me that they're going to go for Reiju here if they're leaving 2 up. So, just like that, they have 3 cards, now they have 6. Alright, so we got Kaido finally appearing. Alright, let's just keep going after lives. And perfect Jinbei. Yeah, I think that was pure luck. We didn't fix it at all. Now I'm debating on whether using Law here. I think I am, because we want to be able to fix our hand again later on, because I don't know what we have. I think we'll just keep going with the pressure, so we'll just hit him with another. Yep, so another 2k counter gone. Okay, there's our ETG. So they have 2 ETGs in play. Okay, so yeah, it may be bounced back, but they may not have the 2 costs to raid you. So we'll counter out this. I think they're going to need all their Dawn. I'm surprised they didn't do that first. But they'll get rid of the Hancock. And they'll likely get rid of the Jinbei. Okay, so we can get rid of their Ichiji's now. Unfortunately, the Gravity Blades aren't going to help us, but we can fix it to where we can bring cards back. So let's just try to take out the Ichiji's. So we're going to go 9. I think we're going to go another 9 just to get rid of the other one. If they can't block that, maybe they can't block the other. That's my mindset into this. So yeah, both their Ichiji's gone, so we're able to get the board back. And yeah, it appears that they literally have no counter left, or if they do have counter, they need to keep it up in order to play their raid suits. So yeah, there's a Reiju, they're going to draw a whole bunch again. Yikes. Okay, and they got Foxy. Ooh, this is going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so they got Chopper. Oh, and they got the combo. Oh boy. So that's their 3rd Ichiji, I think. And so yeah, I'm not going to argue with that swing. But we'll save the other. And they got the Chopper blocker, getting a Dawn back. Now, we have a few options here. You can bottom deck, of course, but right now, let's just go 5 with it. I think it's time for Kaido. Stinging the Gravity Blade here, but this is probably the only time I can actually do it while being ahead on life. Well, it didn't give us any 2k counter. At least we have Law to bounce cards from hand. We do have a Perona that we can bounce to make it happen. So with that Germa, they got another Ichiji. I think that's the big one. Because 60 is the regular one, 61 is the raid suit version. But yeah, they're just going to clean up our board, but we have a big swing in motion here. So we'll counter out of that. Okay, another Germa. And they trust Judge. That's interesting. You think they'd keep it, but maybe they don't have a little Ninji. Okay, another Reiju, so they're gonna just keep drawing all kinds of cards. But they're down to 12 in their deck, and everything else is in trash. I think first off, we're just gonna get rid of some of the blockers. But we're just gonna try to defeat the Ichiji and try to take over the board. That's a pretty good target. I think we went at that blind. But they're running out of deck. Okay, so 5, we'll go for a counter. We already have a Perona. We can easily bounce back, so not a big deal. We'll get rid of one of the laws. Okay, so they trashed Porsche and got the Raid Suit Ichiji. Now I reckon to do the same thing because we might need the counter, so we'll just bottom those two. And Jinbei is pretty sick, so we're doing good with these blind hits. They're gonna protect the Reiju, the character. So, okay, so they really got rid of the cards. Alright, cool. So, one thing, we know for sure that they have a big Ichiji in hand. Everything else is a mystery. So, well, one of them is a Foxy. Yep, so that's the hard play Ichiji. Doesn't feel too good. Alright, so they're gonna 6-4 that. I have no problem with that. And yeah, they'll take both out. And I think at this point we can come back. The Kaido really helped with the card draw. So it was a good call there. We're just going to get some cards back. We're going to get Boa back. Fix our hand. Do some draws of our own. So we'll leave it as so. We'll attach. And then do the little trick that you can do on turn if you're going second. But, yep. Get some more cards. We'll take out the Ichiji now. And then we'll go as another 6. Okay, so yeah, they have, we have, not a flawless victory, but still a pretty